Hello guys, future Alexis editing this video. Just wanted to pop in before this video starts and call out my story before you guys hear it. I don't know why, but I always mix up Matt from season 1 and Matt Pat from season 3 and 4, and in this case it happened in the video and I kept calling Matt Pat. I just wanted to apologize in advance. I mean Matt from season 1 of Escape the Night, not Matt from season 3 and season 4. I literally don't understand how I keep mixing them up, but I did in this video and I look like a giant idiot, so yeah, enjoy that.
Hi there, my name is Alexis, and in today's video I am going to be doing Escape the Night season 1 my way. I see these videos all the freaking time and I think they're so cool to see how everyone else would want Escape the Night to play out. So I'm going to be doing every single season. Next up will be 2, 3, and 4. I'm not sure how long this video will be, just because I know there isn't really much to explain besides like my reasoning. So I hope you guys do enjoy it because I'm a little system nervosa. Definitely comment down below and let me know if you agree with how I have everything rostered. If you have a different roster, I would love to hear it. I love these videos so much. And always, before we get started, if you guys want to see any more Escape the Night content, any more Joey related content, K-pop, unboxing, makeup, just an all-around variety, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel out. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started.
How you like that? You gon' like that? Bring out the boss, bitch.
I just want to go ahead and put forth a disclaimer that this roster is based off of gameplay and what I think would happen in the storyline rather than any vendettas or anything against these YouTubers. At the end of the day, it's a show, it's not real. These are just opinions that I think would be cool or I think would be logical in my head if it was my way. Please don't take anything seriously or else I will too and I'll start crying and then it's just gonna be ugly. So we're gonna start off at the Unholy Machine. I'm actually gonna keep who gets voted in the same, which is Andrea and Lele. And Andrea and Lele. Sorry, one of my really good friends is named Andrea and I'm just so used to calling that name instead of Andrea. I would keep it the same just because I feel like Lele and Andrea still had to prove themselves. I know that they were helping during the poisoning and they were still helping finding clues in the first episode, but I feel like people would still just want them to go in and see like where they stand with the group. With that being said, I can't really help who they choose as their helpers for the challenge. However, I can choose who dies. And in that case, I would choose Lele. Next up is episode 2, Buried Alive. In this episode, they had to choose one person to bury in the coffin. Now, originally they chose ɪ-Justine, but in my way, I would choose ғᴏʟʟᴏᴡ. I would just choose ғᴏʟʟᴏ just because she was so apparent on voting Justine in. I feel like whenever somebody's guilty, they try to pin it on somebody else and be like, yeah, let's go after them. She was just so upfront, like, well, Justine's acting weird and she's crying and all that and agreeing with Timothy about it. And I was just like, pump the fucking brakes. Therefore, I would think she was guilty in that moment and vote her in. Yes, I would love her around so much longer for the comedy aspect of it and the funny personality. And I think she is a good player, but I think it's just she pushed way too much on ɪ-Justine to the point it made her look suspicious in my eyes, which I don't see how they didn't pick up on that. Next up is episode 3, the Mannequins. So I definitely agree that I would keep Joey in the mannequin challenge just because nobody knows where he stands at this point as well, because, you know, this is his dinner party and it's like literally turning into a murder. So going into the challenge to prove himself would be perfect. Possibly then I would put Ollie with him in the mannequin challenge. Yes, he's been working really hard and being very logical and, you know, giving the emotions that Escape the Night gives you, but at the same time he hadn't really proved himself that much. He did, but not at the same time he didn't. I'm not sure how to make it make sense, but in my eyes I feel like he'd need to prove himself. So we need to start putting in people and seeing where they lie at rather than just putting vendettas against each other. But this is the episode with the twist where you can write somebody's name in, and in that case I would choose Timothy. I would choose Timothy's name just because he is also very easy at pointing fingers at other people. Just like in the ɪ-Justine situation, him and ғᴏʟʟᴏ were really apparent and upfront about wanting her to be buried in the coffin because she's acting weird, but nobody seemed to question them. And also the dude is a mob boss. Like, he could easily orchestrate chaos. So I'm sorry, we gotta death note this. Move on. Next up is episode 4, Freak Show. Since no one died in the Freak Show, I guess I can just choose who would possibly be voted into the challenge anyways. Going off the choice of trying to see where everybody stands slash seeing who hasn't really done anything or just needs to prove themselves a little more, I would definitely choose Sierra and Matt to go in. I think it'd be so funny to see Sierra's character go in, just be like, I don't want to tightrope walk. And also just Matt Pat hadn't done a challenge yet. Like, he's been doing really, really good, and I don't think at this point in the show he needed to prove himself, but I feel like everybody should kind of haul their own weight if we're all on each other's side. Next up is episode 5. Did somebody call an exorcist? Did someone call for an exorcist? I'm not good at name titles, apparently. This one was a little tricky for me to figure out because I definitely didn't want to double stack people on top of challenges and challenges and challenges. So in this case, I voted in Andrea and Matt. I feel like Andrea would really work for this situation because, you know, she's a fixer and that woman needs Jesus, a fixer, holy water, a good night's sleep, possibly a melatonin. Matt Pat, again, was just because everybody has that sort of thing against him where they were just like, are you helping? Are you not? But I sadly think in this case, it would stay the same and Matt Pat would and sadly kill Andrea. I just think it fits him as a person and his character so much. So yeah, I feel bad to keep it that way. I'm sorry. Next up for episode 6 is Mermaidtails. My first choice would definitely be ɪırsᴛᴛᴇ just because she hadn't done a challenge in a while. I feel like Matt would step up to prove himself even more to help Joey in the diving challenge, in which that would put Lele into the dollhouse challenge with ɪırsᴛᴛᴇ. And I feel so bad again, but I feel like just like in the first challenge, Ava would power over ɪırsᴛᴛᴇ, and sadly ɪırsᴛᴛᴇ will be poisoned. Up next, episode number 7, All Out War. This one's really tricky because Russian roulette is just a game of chance. So like the freak show episode, there wasn't really much I could do with it besides the voting. I think y'all will sense a pattern here, but I think just for fate wise, I don't think it would be good for Sierra, and I think Ollie would survive the challenge. So I think at this point, everybody knows who my final 2 is. And the last episode, Wicked Hallucinations. For the electrocution ring toss, it would definitely be Matt, Pat, and Ava in the chair with Ollie and Joey tossing the rings. And I think it would still stick to the storyline where Joey doesn't save Matt, unfortunately. And the final 3 are Matt, Pat, Joey, and Ava. Oh my god, that was so wrong. Ollie, Joey, and Ava. Yes, I would actually keep the winner circle the same. I think I would just change the death order up a lot. I think Ollie and Ava definitely proved themselves to be way tougher and way harder than what they came off as in the first episode. They proved themselves and were hauling the whole season, and I definitely agree with them winning. I didn't expect them to win though. I'm not sure who I think Ava was one of them, yes, but I wasn't sure about the other person that was gonna escape. Definitely let me know what you guys think. I still like it. But yeah, I think with that, that's everything I can say about it. I know this video was so weird. I wasn't sure how long it was gonna take, but you know what? I'm happy with how I explained everything, and if you want to know more of my thinking, let me know. I'd love to talk it out. And again, I would love to see your guys' recreations of Escape the Night Season 1. If you would change anything, if you would change death orders, the death winners are not winning if they're dead. In my next video, I will be doing Escape the Night Season 2, so make sure you look out for that. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more content from me, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, you can leave me future video recommendations in the comment section below. My social medias are linked down below. And yeah, thank you for taking a vacation in my paradise. I hope to see you soon. Bye! Ow!
Know that you're coming back home.